Good morning, everybody. Uneducated economist here. So, a new agricultural export. Well, it's not new agricultural export, a renewing of an agricultural export from the United States going to China. Talking about poultry. That's right. Chicken is now going to be exported from the United States going to China. Of course, China really needs this chicken on account of the major swine flu epidemic that they got ripping through their country right now, killing off like 50% of all their swine. And they're one of the biggest, or actually I believe they are the biggest pork consumer in the entire world, and they're going to need a new source of protein, and they're finding it here in the United States. So isn't that awesome? A nice little boost for our chicken farmers. This is what I found interesting. You know what the very first, because they're sending parts. They're not sending the whole bird over right now. They're just sending parts of chickens. And it's funny, you know what the very first part is? Chicken feet. That's right, chicken feet are going to be the very first chicken part that is going to be exported to China, and then following some of the other lower quarters like the dark meat, the thighs, the legs, stuff like that. So very interesting new development as far as the agricultural exports from the United States going to China. And I really like this one because I raised a lot of birds. I one summer probably raised close to 300 chickens. I raised them and butchered them and sold them that year. Oregon's a really nice state to live in for it, and I'm sure other states are very similar in this, in that you can raise 1,000 birds a year, sell them off your property. You can raise them, butcher them, and sell them off your property as a whole bird, and you don't have to have any licensing or, inspections or anything like that. You can just, totally raise your birds, butcher them, and sell them, and do up to 1,000 birds without any kind of regulation authority going over you. You do have to follow some rules. If you don't follow those rules, then you could get in trouble. But yeah, you just follow a couple of simple rules, and you can raise all the birds you want, essentially, and make a little side money. And that's what I did that summer. And I tell you what, when I started butchering the birds and letting other people know that I was butchering birds, they started bringing me their birds. And I kid you not, me and the neighbor, we probably did close to 600 birds that year. And I tell you, every single Thursday was 50 plus chickens that we were butchering and packaging. And I tell you, after that summer was over, I was like, that was too many. I am never doing that again. But I do want to raise the birds again at some point. Once I get a piece of property, I want to do that again. It was a lot of fun. And I'm going to leave a link down in the description for the article. And then I'm also going to leave a link down in the description to a couple of videos showing when I was processing birds. So if you're not really into like the whole plucking of birds and how to process a bird and stuff like that, don't watch those two YouTube videos because they are pretty detailed. But I'll leave a link down in the description for the article. Uneducated economist here. Why don't I give you a shot of the river since I kind of babbled through that. Oh, nice. My hand's right in the middle of it all. Was that the whole time? Really calm river today. Uneducated economist. You guys let me know.